Hello. Whoops. Hello, my lovelies. I'm sorry I'm late. I just had a phone call coming in, but even so. Here I am. And let's see. Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. I just had a phone call. So I'm happy when you join me. Just say hi to me when you're there. Hi, Vera. Hi, Nina. Hi to Spain. It is freezing cold here. We had snow today also. So, hi, Manase. Just a little bit snow. So, this is what we've just done in the German live. As I said, I have put another top onto the top, which was on there, which was pretty broken. I'm going to show you the pictures. And let's see, where do I have the pictures? For those who haven't seen it, this is what the top looked before. And I've just added another board on there and basically put the trim, WoodUbend trim. This is the trim 726. Yeah, 726, which got like those beautiful leaves and things like that on there, just to cover up this, the gap in between. I'm totally confused at the moment, so I'm looking for words. I haven't spoken English for such a long time, so I'm gone. Okay, I've just sanded it a little down also, just to make sure that the top of the trim is basically level with the top of that board. There's a little on this corner there. I'll do that by hand. Hang on. Do that by hand. Just to have that level. So there is a new thing I have in my shop also, which is a tacky cloth. It is a tacky cloth, especially when you, hi Jill, good to see you. Especially when you do sanding and things like that. It is like a cotton cloth, and it is soaked with a special liquid. It is ever so slightly sticky. And what you do, you unfold it. I'm going to leave that one for now like that. You unfold it. And then it basically looks like this. Ooh, smells of honey. And then you just make a bowl, just ever so slightly, and then you can glide it ever so gentle over your surface. Don't push it down. You just glide over it to basically pick up any dust or anything from the sanding which is on there. So you don't use any pressure. You just glide it over there. If you use pressure, you may just push the dust into the surface. So, and even this is slightly tacky, it doesn't leave any residue on the surface itself. And it goes with you can even use that on already painted surfaces. So that's a great product. That's new in the shop. Oops. And it is reusable unless it's completely covered with or soaked with dust and things like that. And I just put it back in the plastic and wrap a rubber ribbon around it and just keep it like that. So that's just for your information. Very helpful, especially when you do sanding and things like that, and you want to make sure that there's no dust left on the surface. Okay, that was a very quick one. Now, as I said, this is a wooden board. I just sanded that down a little yesterday already to make it nice and smooth. It is one of those 3-layered wooden boards. Hello, Isabel. How are you? Good to see you. Guys, oh, Happy New Year. I haven't seen you. I've seen Nina on my WoodUbend live on Monday. So that was great. And I already told Nina, she knows already, we had a little bit of a disaster. I had the first week I had off in January. That was a plan anyway. And we came into the shop down here in Frankfurt in the middle of the week. And there was like a problem with the toilet thing. And all the shit came up. So that was a nice surprise. I'm just lucky that I don't really keep anything on the floor, unless, not unless, only basically boxes and stuff like that, like I use for wrapping up the orders. So I had to throw a load of those. They've gone out, but apart from that, I'm not keeping anything directly on the floor, which is a good thing. So there was like no further damage on those things, but it was ever so disgusting. That wasn't a very nice thing, and there was a lot of cleaning, and I was sick for about 2 days afterwards because it was absolutely disgusting. Anyhow, that's gone. In Germany, you say when you step into dog poo, or if a bird is like leaving a poo or drops a poo on you, it brings you luck. So hopefully this is gonna bring luck also for the new year. Anyhow, I'm wishing you all the luck you can get for this year anyway. So I can't think of better surprises. Yes, we basically could have. I couldn't believe it, because I had everything cleaned up, and I was actually quite happy because I usually, when I clean my brushes and things like that, I sometimes have them laying on the sink. I've cleaned it up everything, so nothing was laying around, so all my brushes were safe, which is good. So, and I've used a lot of brushes before. Anyhow, on this piece, I want to have I want to create like a driftwood look. Let's see how we can get that. I brought with me the no paint gel stain in weathered gray, in pickling white, and in golden ash. So I'm going to show you the colors. Let's see. No paint gel stain. We have golden ash, and I'm gonna take a too dark brown. So those are the 3 colors. Those are the 3 colors we're going to work with. Can you see those? Those are the colors we're going to work with. Hi, Anna Kreat. Thank you. Yes, it is. So I have some cheap chip brushes because no paint gel stain is oil-based. So don't use any of your good brushes. It is a pain cleaning them out. So I use basically stuff I can throw at the end. I'm going to wear some gloves. Gloves. I'm going to wear some gloves. Also, some I can throw. They're fighting me. Okay. I won. I have one more than I need. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, I'm gone tonight. So, okay, wear gloves. Make sure you working in a nice ventilated area. As I said, no paint gel stain is oil based. It's one of, I think there's like 2 or 3 products from Dixie Belle which have a smell, and no paint gel stain is one of them. So make sure to work in a well ventilated area. And so, okay, let's see how am I doing that? So I covered my piece around also to make sure that I'm not messing up any of the other finishes I've already done. I have my applicator pad, which I love for applying the no paint gel stain. And I have my baby wipes, pins. So let's open them up. I'm going to show you. When you work with no paint gel stain, make sure you close your lid properly afterwards. Make sure your lids are clean and that you can close your tin nicely, because otherwise it might dry in the jar, obviously, you know, because that's what the no paint gel stain is supposed to do. It's supposed to dry on the air. Otherwise, it'll stay sticky and wet forever. So, also, even if it is oil-based, mix it up before you use it. Sure. Paper towels. Oh, Nina, I'm sensitive also, but I'm slowly getting used to the no paint gel stain. So you can see there's like an oily, hi Betty. Oh no, Betty, you're always so busy, but I really appreciate you being here. So I'm mixing those up nicely. They have, you know, as you can see, a creamy consistency. So that's what we're going to use, just a little bit. The main thing will be the weathered gray. So with the white, you can see there's a little bit of a yellowy, I don't want to tilt it, I'm not using it much. So that's also, you know, mix it up nicely. But they're ever so easy to use. I'm not too happy about the smell, but the product itself is just amazing. The coverage is great. You can use it even on factory finish, which is fabulous. And, you know, wearing gloves is basically, because you can't clean it up as easy as you basically can. Water-based products, it may stain your fingers and things like that. So I'm allergic to a lot of things, but I'm, you know, as long as I'm wearing gloves and I have the room, I'll have the back door open at the moment, so it's pretty cool in here. So I'm all right. Even I'm pretty allergic to loads of things. So, okay, the base we're going to start with, firstly I'm going to bring you a little closer. I'm going to bring you a little closer. Come closer to me, my friends. Tilt you a little down. And let's see that, okay, I'm not dropping the jars, and I'm making sure I'm using, so I'm first going to apply, as this is going to be my main color, the weathered gray. It's ever so creamy. Just using my applicator pad, rub it into the wood, massage it in. So, and this is going to be sealed afterwards also. I want to have some of the wood grain showing, but not too much, as you know, this wood is so. This is going to be my base. Basically, I'm massaging it in to the wood. Get like a nice coverage. So, and as I said, don't worry about good quality brushes or anything. It is an oil-based product and it's a pain to clean. So I'm basically using stuff I can eventually throw after use. And those applicator pads are ever so easy to use. And if I do several coats, I keep them in a plastic bag just to avoid them drying out, so I can reuse them basically the next day or so for a second coat or whatever I want to do. So I hope you all started the new year fine, guys. And so, and no paint gel stain. As I said, it's oil-based. Just using what's up here. Just massaging it into the wood. Now, making sure I have everything covered. And some of the wood grain showing through, but not too much. And so, now I'm not changing my applicator pad. I am just making sure I have everything covered. So you can see there is still the wood grain coming through. It's quite nice. Just going over it with the back side. The clean side to take a little bit down, even further. So now I'm going to come in. I'm just taking a chip brush. Oh, hi, Michelle. How are you? Michelle, this is the weathered gray from, this is the weathered gray from the No Paint Gel Stain. So I'm starting with a tiny little bit. So basically just putting it on here. That was a bit too much. Randomly. Let's just see. I'm going to come in with my pad. And just make sure you go in straight lines, because we do want to create a little bit of the driftwood look, just basically like a used weathered wood look. Going with the planks, so to say. Add a little more, and this is this is the golden ash I'm just making a mess with here. Can dry brush it on, and I'm using the thin side basically to add it on here. Random areas, give it like move it in here. To have like you know me, I like to go to add not too much straight away. I rather add a little more the way, you know, on the way going. Some a little stronger on the edges, maybe, to give it a little more interest, so to say, and go from there. A bit of the aged look. So now I'm going to do basically the same thing. I'm not going to change brushes with the white, pickling white, which is going to give it now a little bit more of a bleach in between. And this is basically the way this is going. If you want to have it dry brushed on, a little more streaky, I mean, even that looks quite nice. You can leave it that way. But it is supposed to be like a drift woody look. And if it's too bright, you can even come back and add some more of the darker colors. You can come in again with the gray. You can come in more with the golden ash. I'm trying to do like more straight lines with the wood grain, because that's basically how the wood would age. So I don't want to have big contrast. I just basically want to have a bit of a bleached out. You could even move it in with your brush a little, blend it in as the oil-based products need a little longer to dry. I'm going to come back a little bit with the golden ash. I've chosen the golden ash because it's got like a grayish undertone, which is basically didn't want to have it too yellow or anything like that. So, but that's basically how you can easily create a driftwoody look. Driftwoody look. That makes sense. Do you like that? So, do you like that? Oh, that was a bit much. Blend it in. Blend it in. As I said, you can go how far you ever want to go. You can leave it dry brushed on there if you prefer that. You can blend it in if you like that more. The main thing is to get like a color variation. Use a little bit more of white. So it's not supposed to be like right down there. Sometimes I don't know what's happening. Do you like that? What do you think? I actually don't. To be honest, I don't. I keep it for the next day, basically to for the next day to if I want to use it. But I am not saving those. As I said, I'm using stuff I can basically throw at the end. So, and also the WoodUbends, you can basically do the same thing. You can use, I'm going to use a brush on there. You can use the, blend those together. You can stain those. There's going to be some, oh, that's ever such a beautiful color, I think. It's golden ash and the desert gray together now. I think that goes really nicely together. What do you think? And those WoodUbends, you can, you know, as I said, you can not only paint them, you can use all wood stains on them also. It works beautifully. Map, map, move, move. I'm moving enough at the moment. Watch is chasing me. And as the, you know, the oil-based products need longer to dry, you have a longer open time also to, you know, blend that in. So ever so easy to use. Ever so easy to use. A little, there's a gray in here also. Get a little more interest on there. I'm happy with the top. I'm not going to do any more on the top. I can decide later if I need to do some more. And then does just in a little. That's how you can get like Dankeschön, Anja. So I've been late coming on. I'm sorry about that. I had a phone call. So let's see. Don't know where all my hairs come from. How do you call that when a bird loses all its feathers, Michelle? In Germany, you call it you're in the Mauser. That's how I feel. So and this is now the last step apart from sealing the top. No paint gel stain should be sealed. This is going to be sealed with oops, trying too much. This gator hide, as there is like the the top gonna come on again, just to make sure it's safe. Just love playing with it. And I'm getting used to the smell. It's not too bad. How do you like it, guys? How do you like it? Oh, and also on the English Live, you can win something, and what you have to do for it, you have to share. You have to share the video. You have to share the video, you have to like the video, and you have to comment on that. And this is a pain. Now I'm not having cat hairs, I'm having whatever hairs on here. Just move that in a little. So the golden ash has like a little of a grayish undertone, so that's basically perfect for this look. You know that you have to find the right time to stop what you are doing. You know me, I'm sometimes going crazy, but I still have to do this around here. So again, I'm starting with the golden ash, and I'm adding a little of the I'm not using a good brush because this will be eventually thrown after I finished everything. I will keep that in a plastic bag till tomorrow just to see if I want to add some more or make some changes. And I'm just working with one brush also because this is a driftwoody look. So this basically can just moving it in on the edge here. Get a little bit of the desert gray on there to blend those. So when you seal it, you use one of the water-based top coats, polyacrylic from Dixie Belle. You can use, and so I'm also going to do the back a little in those areas. But make sure it has dried at least 3 to 5 days. Otherwise, and even, you know, sometimes even longer. It always depends on room temperature and humidity where you are at, because I just had like talks to a retailer today, and she added a top coat and she was pulling the no paint gel stain basically back off. And this happens, you know, when the no paint gel stain hasn't dried properly. It's got to be completely dry. Let it dry for at least 3 to 5 days to make sure that nothing can happen. And if it still feels a little sticky to the touch, it is not dry. You've got to let it dry even a little longer. So keep that into consideration. I mean, I've used no paint gel stain quite a lot in the last time, actually. So, blend that in. A little left on here. Blend it in. Not wasting anything. Blend it in. Give it a bit of the obviously you can mix the no paint gel stain with each other also if you want to have like a different color. We've also done that, if you can remember. Made a mixture. So but I think that's it. No more. Everything else will be otherwise trapped now. Too much. I've got to be careful. I almost dropped that thing as I've taken the top off, and it is a lot lighter. Hi Sissy, wie geht es dir? Schön, dass du da bist. Dana, what new one shall I start? So. I like to smooth those out. There's some imperfections in the wood here, so I'm just going to add a little dark on here. As I said, you can play, you can layer also. I think I may even come back tomorrow for that. Everything else will just be just the gray on here for now. That's it. That's it. Leave it now. Leave it now. Okay, my lovelies. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you like. And you can see the driftwoody look. The colors we've used are from the No Pain Gel Stain products. The Weathered Gray, Pickling White, and Golden Ash. Let's see if I can show you without dropping. Those three colors were used to create this look. So I like the coverage of the No Pain Gel Stain. That's the reason I've chosen that. If you want to have it more translucent, you can absolutely do that look also with the Voodoo Gel Stain. Okay, so let me just quickly clean. As I said, a little bit of care. Clean your lids and clean this around before you close it, because otherwise, if there's any, just on the surrounding here, you know, if there's any air pulled inside your jar, it might close it nicely. It might, there's air coming in. It might not. It will. It absolutely will develop a dry skin, obviously, because that's what the No Pain Gel Stain is supposed to do. It's supposed to dry on the air. So I'm cleaning it always nicely before I close the lid, because I'm not using them very often, and there are some colors I hardly use. You can see the Pickling White I have for about 3 years now, and it's hardly used. So other colors I've used more, but so this is my recommendation for you. Use gloss when you work with it, preferably outdoors. Use brushes and products you can basically throw afterwards. I'm going to put that now into plastic bag, the brush and the pad. If I want to do touch-ups or come for another coat tomorrow, I can reuse that, and after that this is going to be thrown, basically. I'm not going to make an effort to clean that. It might not be very environmental friendly, but I think cleaning those out in the sink with loads of water and things like that is not more eco-friendly also. So, my friends, I hope you enjoyed that. Let's see if you can see. I'm quite happy with that look. What do you think? I quite like the change. I think this is a perfect Driftwood Look. Driftwood Look. I'm going to show you what you can win. Stay with me. This is the trim number 12 by WoodUbend. Look, that's one of the thinner trims. Instagram. That's one of the thinner trims you can win. And what you have to do, like the video, comment on the video, and share the video. So I'm going to check who shared. And the draw will be open till midnight, like always. And the winner will be announced tomorrow. And I'm making a mess already. Covered myself. So I don't know what I'm always doing. I'm wearing gloves and I'm still covered in stain. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for being with me tonight. I'm happy you've been there. I hope you're all right. Have a lovely weekend. Stay safe. For those who don't know me, my name is Angela. I'm the owner of Creative Energy from Elfen Helden over here in Frankfurt, in Germany. Make sure you follow me, Master of Disaster, and I'll see you hopefully next week. Take care. Ta-da. Bye-bye.